The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has commissioned a new council secretariat complex, a legislative chamber, and an interlocking road project in the Ibeju-Lekki local government area. Governor Sanwo-Olu says the project delivered by Ibeju-Lekki Local Government Council Chairman reflects the progress inspired by the State Themes Plus agenda that is driving the state forward. Please take a look.
A new administrative building, purpose-built legislative council chamber, and a newly constructed standard interlocking road is the reason for this gathering in the Ibeju-Lekki area of Lagos State. Traditional rulers, market men and women, and other dignitaries have all come to witness the inauguration ceremony. The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, his deputy Kadri Amzat, also joins the chairman of the council for the occasion. Governor Sanwo-Olu begins his assignment for the day with the commissioning of 400-meter paved road in Ibeju-Lekki.
Unveil and commission this road called Babajide Sanwo-Olu, of God, and to the usefulness of mankind and entire citizens and residents and visitors to Ibeju-Lekki local government. Thank you very much.
Next, it flags off the construction of a new housing scheme that will provide more accommodation for the people of Ibeju-Lekki.
Mr. Governor,
the groundbreaking just witnessed in Ibeju-Lekki local government, the groundbreaking of Citrus Garden, which was unveiled by Mr. Governor today, the glory of God and service of humanity, under the administration Engineer Abdullahi Olowa, Executive Chairman of Ibeju-Lekki local government.
The estate will feature modern residential units, paved roads, recreation spaces, all designed to promote safe, inclusive and sustainable living for the people. The team walks to the main venue, commissions the local government legislative building.
Commission and hand over this legislative building to the glory of God, to the benefit of not only the councillors, but to bring out bylaws that will be useful and be instrumental to further development of Ibeju-Lekki local government. Thank you very much.
And thereafter exchange pleasantries with the traditional rulers and other guests.
Dókítà Kadri Ọbáfẹ́mi Amzat Anímọ̀wọ́ ẹ̀gbẹ́ pẹ̀lú aṣọ funfun òun náà ni alága ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n pè ní Ibeju-Lekki tí wọ́n kọ́mọ̀rin pẹ̀lú gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó láti ṣe babakẹ́ẹ̀pẹ́ sí gbogbo àwọn ọ̀tọ̀kùnrin ìlú.
The multi-story administrative building named after President Bola Tinubu was part of the infrastructure destroyed during the NSAS protest in 2020, now rebuilt by the council chairman, Honorable Abdullahi Olowa, who says the new legislative chamber and other projects delivered will be the cornerstone of democratic governance for the people.
Today marks a significant milestone in our journey to transform Ibeju-Lekki into a model of effective governance and sustainable development. I am particularly delighted that these landmark projects have been delivered within the first 4 years of our administration. When we assumed office in mid-2021, we inherited the urgent task of building a new and modern council secretariat following the unfortunate tragedy that befell our local government a year earlier in 2020, when the NSAS founders burned down the existing structures within the council secretariat. Time constraints would not permit our predecessors to initiate a reconstruction. Hence, our young administration took on the responsibility of restoring the local government's machinery of governance from the scratch. Today, by the grace of God, we have not only rebuilt, but have also elevated these structures into modern world-class facilities. Our hard-working civil servants are the backbone of effective governance, and they deserve a workspace that fosters efficiency, innovation. This new Secretariat complex provides a spacious, well-equipped, and technologically advanced environment which addresses the long-standing challenges of inadequate office space and suboptimal working conditions. With high-speed internet, 24-hour solar, lighting, CCTV surveillance, and a dedicated ICT center, I confidently declare that we have delivered one of the most advanced local government administrative and legislative complexes in Nigeria. Similarly, our legislative arm, which is the cornerstone of democratic governance, will now operate from a befitting office accommodation that reflects the importance of their work. Mr. Governor, sir, distinguished guests, today also marks the groundbreaking of the Ibeju-Lekki housing scheme, developed in partnership with Risk Consulting Limited. This project responds to the urgent need for decent and affordable housing for our people, and especially the civil servants. The estate will feature modern residential units, paved roads, CCTV surveillance, 24/7 security, indoor recreation spaces, and green areas, all designed to promote safe, inclusive, and sustainable living. More than just housing, this initiative will stimulate economic activity and set a new benchmark for urban development in Ibeju-Lekki. It aligns with Mr. Governor's Teams Plus agenda and supports the sustainable development goals.
Representatives of Ibeju-Lekki applaud the state government for developing all local government areas of the state and seeks assistance in other areas.
Sir, your presence here with us is not just ceremonial. It is a deep symbolic. It reminds us that Lagos has a leader who is intentional, committed, and responsive to the need of every community, no matter how far, no matter how rural. Ibeju-Lekki is blessed to be under your leadership. And we do not take your love and attention for granted. We are here today to commission the projects made possible under your supportive leadership. And we say proudly that this is yet another day of joy for our people. For us, this is not just a commissioning event. It is another opportunity to say you, Mr. Governor, a big thank you. Your Excellency, you are consistent in your support for development of Ibeju-Lekki. In just last 2 years, the numbers of the critical road projects you have approved for our local government is unprecedented. These roads have brought hope and restored dignity and connected communities. Your Excellency, as if that was not enough, you recently gave more reason to smile. We received with a grand joy and gracious approval for 3 additional roads which are now in pipeline. The Ibeju-to-Ibaolaja road. This will not open the internal corridors of the local government. The Okegun road link Okegun-Eleku, Okegun-Ogunlano, Okegun-Stu, 3 communities that have long suffered. The Alakun-Babadisa road, which has long been a priority for our people. For this approval, sir, we are externally grateful. You have proven time and time again that development for you is not just about the party lines or election season. It is about the people, it is about the progress, it is about Lagos State. But Your Excellency, as a father and listening, to the plight of his children, we humbly bring to your notice 2 roads whose approvals are still pending, but which mean everything to the lives and livelihood of our people. Betu to Iwerekun Road. Mr. Governor, sir, this community called Iwerekun Road is one of the communities that gave you the highest vote during the last election. We know Your Excellency to be a listening leader. We know your heartbeat for all Lagosians, no matter how, where they live, So we are confident that as you have done before, you will once again rise the occasion and come true for us.
I want to thank Mr. Governor and thank our chairman for a very good job done, because this is the symbol of the local government. Anybody that comes to the local government, this is what they will see first. But in as much as we say thank you for all this job being done, and I'm happy the Ibeju have mentioned this particular one that has been bothering us, the issue of providing land for necessary infrastructure. Ibeju-Lekki is a quarter of the total land mass of Lagos. And if out of 643 square kilometers, we find out that we don't have an institution, we don't have a model school, there is no boarding school. So these are issues that our people have been talking about. And as this local government continue to grow, with all these major projects coming in, Ibeju-Lekki within the next 5 years, I'm sure by the time they do the next census, we are not going to be rated less than number 10 in Lagos. During the last census in 2006, Ibeju-Lekki was the least in terms of population. But today, if you see what is happening, Dangote refinery alone has over 70,000 workers in the refinery alone. Not talking about people living around that area. That means Ibeju-Lekki should be clocking million by now. And we need a lot of social infrastructure to do them. But the social infrastructure might not be provided immediately. But let's put the land that they will need for such infrastructure. So that is why we have discussed with the Ministry of Physical Planning based on the master plan that is going on. And they have given us an extension for the local government to have its input in the master layout of the local government. And by the time we submit this, I plead that what we bring in should be incorporated into the master plan of the local government.
Governor Sanwo-Olu says all the projects underscore the council chairman's commitment to inclusive development and responsive governance at the grassroots. He also promised to construct key road projects in Ibeju-Lekki.
This moment reflects the progressives that we've made and the true spirit of the team's agenda, the power of purposeful and transformational leadership that is driving Lagos State forward. And that's why we're happy that in Ibeju-Lekki, it has always hold a special place in our vision for a greater Lagos. And we're happy to come into your community today. It's a community that continues to thrive and do well. Every citizen enjoy, we can see dividends of good governance. We know that everything that you are doing is fostered around creation of jobs, increase of internal revenue for the local government, and we believe it will promote orderly urban developments, which eventually will preserve the dignity and well-being of the community. I want to thank Kabiyesi, the Ibeju, for coming out, and also the MHR and everybody that has come to thank us, to admonish us, to encourage us, but like they said, Oliver Twist, to ask for more. That's why we're in government. When people tell us to do more, it's because you believe that we can do it. We have the capacity. And so we don't get discouraged. When we come around like this, it's for us to feel your pulse and to know what exactly you want us to do. Kabiyesi had asked that Eleronpe Road, Abi, right láti Omu Creek, ó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ni, mo mọ títì yẹn lórí drone. The first thing that we need to do was to do a bridge across the water so that it will make sense when we're beginning to do road connectivity. An idea I want to mention to you that we have started the bridge from Shongotedo that will cross over from Omu Creek, and it will land on the water. It will land on the land, which is an expanse of land that will stretch all the way there, all the way down to the airport site. And so once that bridge is completed, we're going to be opening up that entire corridor. And please, let us tell all our people in that corridor that purposeful development is what we're embarking that place for. You know, the water cuts them off from Awoyaya, from all of the communities that are on this side. But once the bridge is done, that entire community and every of our villages and towns that are there will be opening up. So Elerongbe is in our plan. You want school. So they were telling me that it's more of a technical school that we should build, you know, as against another tertiary institution, because we need to be careful, but we can look at a technical school in that neighborhood and additional secondary school that will enhance that your children and your wards do not travel, you know, a long distance to be able to receive education.
The infrastructure projects delivered in Ibeju-Lekki area of Lagos reflects the power of purposeful and transformational leadership that is needed to change the entire face of Lagos State.